That's the show, everybody. That's all I got. Oh, no, that's not. There's more. So, Joe Heil sent an email a few weeks ago asking to see my model collection and the collection I have. And I finally got the house presentable enough to videotape, that's how old I am, to record my collection. So real quick here at the end, I am going to put up just a quick tour of my model room and some of my other kits and build-ups and pre-paints. So that's going to go here. And then we'll come back and see you off. All right. Never mind the squeaky floor, but this is my collection room. There's an echo. Most of this stuff was painted 2006 and below. There's some new stuff that's in here, kind of mixed in. I'll kind of go through it. I just want to do a quick overview, and we'll start kind of here. There's a giant gap in my collection from when I started painting for people and when I started like kind of stop painting for myself, but I'm trying to get back to more stuff for just me. So here we go. Let me just do a quick top shelf kind of. There's all the Wonderfest. This was a Brotherhood of the Brush, a miniature painting thing, some silver awards. My one gold and silver from Resin Heads. The old Merit Awards. There's some there. There's one here. I can't remember which one's the older one, but those are old Merit Awards. And there's some Hobbytown Awards. These are the old bronze. Some look like this. Some look like that. Some have these in maroon things. Others have the red, white, and blue. But this was the first thing I ever airbrushed. And it's fallen off the shelf so many times, I just kind of stuck it back there. If anyone wants to buy this Velociraptor, make me an offer. I want to get rid of them. They're too big. And that's from that Death May Die. Here's my Ash. Also, there'll be something else for sale here in a second. But let me just take you through some of these cases. I'll open it up so you don't get a reflection. But, and the lighting's bad, so you got... I need to light these cases, but... So this is kind of my future corner. There's my sitting hell. In there. Let's get... There is some more future stuff. Some more, and some Kyoto. And Falcon, that era. I think that might be one of the only recasts, and I didn't know it was at the time. I bought it off of eBay. And when I got it out of the box, I was like, well, this isn't real. So that's what that is. So future stuff. Some future stuff. Kind of like the bust corner. Oops. The bust corner. Let's open this case up. We got an alien pile. Some more future stuff. The Takaya alien. More future. This was my one gold from Gabe Perna that tastes like human. And then I have back there's Boltstein is back there. The Piled Beast. Disaster of Pusher Hopper. Failed Guyver, Devilman. Nina Darkness back there, but I kind of did her like a Borg, just bald. I didn't want to do that hair. One half of the bust set and some other stuff. That thing that was like a Hellwolf. The Jabberwocky Studios White Rabbit. That was what Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be, that toad-looking dude. I can't remember who did that. Oh, and then there's a relic in there, just kind of tucked away. Let's jump over to this one. A few more future stuff. So we got the future alien from Resurrection. The Newborn? Is that what it was? I don't even remember. Then we have the Seguda alien chick. Seguda alien. There's that Queen alien from Halcyon. My Moon Singer. which is one of my favorite paint jobs I think I've ever done. I really like that. Schlitzie, Ernie or Bert? I think it's Ernie. Critter. That's probably one of my favorite kits, is this Critters kit from John Louis Crillon. Love his stuff. These were my first AFM things I ever did. Ladotti's Barbarella. Another piece back there. Let's open up. Let's see what we got here. It's going to get tighter in this room. Ugh. Snap open. Ooh, that's close. So that is the dragon I did from Reaper for AFM, that cover. There's a bunch of girl kits. Lots of boobs there. It's the boob shelf. It's more, I think, Ed Bradley's Hellboy from way back when. And then this is my Moses shelf with a lot of Moses stuff on here, which I really like. It's kind of dark down there. Some anime chicks, Scorpion. I think that's what I got a silver on at, or gold, I think at Resin Heads a long time ago. So that's that. Ooh. Let's open this case. Getting tight. So now we have Mike Maddie's Cyclops, Mick Wood's Cyclops, a pair of Takaya Devilmans, a Doom guy, my Golem shelf. So some of these are all pre-paints, so I didn't paint these. This was the Howard S. Studios Golem, but I never painted it. I just didn't have it in me. And then some other Max Factory Cyber Ninja 2 and Saruman. And that Centaur guy, I don't remember who did that. And this is going to be a tough case to see it. Hold on. Even though it has some of my favorite pieces. There's an AFM. That's the one I did way back there. That was the, let's see if I can get it. Yeah. That shadow box I did. Some Astaroth Pegaso pieces. Down here we got some more anime stuff. Monster Squad Wolfman. Some Evangelion stuff and some Ghost in the Shell. And then Falsigno stuff. Oh, the Mummy head fell. Oh no. I had it on a post. I think it slipped. It keeps falling. All right. There we go. We got Maggot Boy. Dr. Fibes. Mummy. All right, let's close that. All right, let's turn around. Is there anything you have to see from this side? Yeah, this one I did for AFM. So, and then the back of Butterball from Simon Lee. And then, yeah, I think I'll go around to the other side. Got Elric up there, Pumpkinhead, more Faust, Fan Cures back there. Ugh, trouble. Fan Cures up there. That piece. We get Future, the Devilman, the Nirasawa Devilman. Jaeger Classic, Wolfman, I did for AFM way back when. Geometric Wolfman, that's Leanin', but I put the new feet on it. Jaguar guy. Some other stuff in there. Did that for AFM. That's a pre-paint Minotaur from Narnia, but there's Geometric's Medusa. Everything's just jammed in places. Out of space. And then I started just kind of putting boxes up because they look cool. Here we got Steve West's Cave Troll with the Sideshow hammer that I got was part of a deal. This is a pre-paint, but I repainted it of the mouth of Sauron. Redid that. Here's the Darga T-Rex from Horizon. If anyone wants to buy this, it'll be a pain in the ass to ship, but I just don't have room for this thing anymore. So if someone does want this T-Rex, let me know. And I have the Brachiosaurus from JP, which I'll never probably get rid of. I like that thing. It's like a pool toy. Both of them. They're ridiculous. Okay, so I opened up the window here so it's a little easier to see. And this one opens the wrong way. Ah! So one bad thing about Detolfs. All right, there's my Simon Lee, a couple of them. This is probably one of my most favorite things ever painted. I love this guy. He's just so menacing. And the face on it is so cool. Well, which face? There's like 100 of them. And then this one too, the Butterball guy. I love Simon Lee's work. I can't remember. I got this Cthulhu bust on eBay, but I don't remember who did it. It might have been another, I think it was a special effects guy. But I really, really like it. It's a cool bust. There's I did these for AFM. Get an idea how big they are. They're tiny. And then this was I did the YouTube video, never finished the video, but there's my finished Ghost of Castle Moret. And then there is Sloth. There's another Reaper piece that I did. There's the Worthling head. Oh, gotta get on my knees. There's the Worthling head down there. And then let's get to this other case, because this has got some of my favorite stuff. I've slowly started taking some, I started getting rid of some bases, just because they took up too much space. But here's the one I did from the first model club, second model club contest with the sniper from, you know who. And then Catwoman I recently did. This is the Botticelli Birth of Venus. I can't remember who made it though. I gotta turn around. It's too hard. This is that lava dude. I kind of wish I did a better job on that. And then from Valley of the Wind, down there is the Locust Quasimodo bike. I took it off the base because it took too much space. In this case, I got, I see on the window. Gunslinger, both two gunslingers. Got those. This is one of my favorite pieces, the Lestat River Bottom Blackheart. And I sculpted these lampreys to match the cover of the comic. And then painted it kind of forced perspective OSL style. And then down here, I have some Guyver stuff. This guy's leaning. That's the one thing I hate about vinyl, is it leans over time. But here, I love this piece. It's probably one of my favorite things. One of my favorite garage kits of all time. If this was 3D printed now, it would be so different. This is a solid chunk of resin, so it's just, but it's one of my favorite things. Love it. Okay, turn around. So now, you get to see my neighborhood. Up here, let me step back a little bit so you can see up there. So up here, I got like a bunch of model boxes. Some are empty, most are not. This broke. This was from AFM. That broke when I moved, and I still haven't fixed it. It's my pumpkin head that was on the cover of AFM. McVeigh Frankenstein. Genocyber. Future Cthulhu. That big old predator from way back when. That's broken 100 times. These things have broke. That's Nightmare from Soul Calibur, which I repainted it, stripped it. It was a pre-paint and redid it, but got some cool. That's why I like model boxes. They make a good background. All right, this case. What do we got? Bee Woman. Back there is the Stuck on You, I think it was, with the dinosaur and the cave girl. Some more cool goodies back there. Some Paquette goodness here and here. The Wayne Gill Man. More vinyl fun. Let me get down into this shelf. I think that's I did that Riddler for Model Maniacs. And then that's the Barsom Queen, Mila the Witch. This fairy chick I put hair on. Let's see what else we got. Oop, going crazy. Let's open this case. Ah, okay. Another future piece, Takaya the Naked Head Cutter. Some more Guyver Zoanoids from Helsing. The Biostein, I added that red tube. Did these. There's the mask, which I still like that mask. I like the way I did his teeth. And that was probably one of the first kits I ever painted too. Here's the Horizon Spider-Man stuff. Did this for AFM a long time ago. What else we got? Ooh, my knees are shot. This case. Some other random bits. If I get cancer, it's because of this model kit right here. So this red is all cadmium red from Liquitex, and I had no idea. Back when this came out, I was airbrushing that without a mask, and if I die, it's this guy's fault. Well, actually, it's my fault. There's one of my favorite kits. The Radu from Sweet Creations. Old Matt Manette T-Rex way back when. There's another one floating around here somewhere. Then we have Miss Muffet. Oop. Witch King. I'm back. What's down here? Row. American Wolf in London. Oh, there's Row on horseback. I got stitches carving that up. It was such a bad casting. Sliced my thumb. This case has the Lucy. This was a one-of-a-kind sculpture I got at Mask Fest. I love Minotaurs. There's that the Brahm piece that's tipping. Here's a bunch of minis that I did. These are all newer painted ones. I'll show you my old shelf in a minute. Here, this is one of my favorite future, that Hokkaider. This is the Lantex, I think, Mugwump that I repositioned to make it look like he's smoking in a bar stool. Some more anime stuff. There's the other Manette piece I got. Some other good stuff in there. And then, last case. Oof. Frankenstein. The piece I did as an example. I hate the lighting on these, but here's her. These are all minis that I painted probably like 87 and beyond, or earlier. Some of that earlier Grenadier stuff. The old Citadel Tree Man. We got Raoul Parth in there, Citadel, Grenadier. Minotaurs are my favorite, so I got some of those. I think the guy's name was Ball. Here's my favorite miniatures of all time. These two guys right here. These two Nurgle champions. Love them. This guy's cool too. He lost his arm, or he lost his leg, so his arm came down and grew as a leg. All right, Screaming Pinheads, Hellraiser stuff, another Pumpkinhead, Dr. Chard from Netherworld, the worst base of all time, casting lines. But that's it. That's this room. That's what I got for build-ups in here. Okay, so huge Nazgul Witch King fan. So these are my sort of the Witch King, sort of the Nazgul there. And then I have Morgul Lord. This is the premium format with the real cloth. I got this Mondo poster. It's hard to see. Ooh, look at that terrible reflection. I'll have to close. Mondo poster, reflecting everything. We got this sideshow piece, this sideshow piece. This is one of my sculptures. Back up a bit. And then those are also my sculptures there on the side. More sculptures next to my bed. This is that Bill Basso. I bought this print. Fucking love it. Another print, Halloween stuff. Swans. Gig poster. So you get the difference in things in the house. Here's one of Jamie's cabinets of all of her cutie stuff. Another sculpture. Some art prints. A Pinhead life cast. Sitting with E.T. And some other stuff in here. So this is going down into the basement. We got Dragon Slayer gig poster. Some more, or not gig poster, but I think that's Mondo. I don't even know. Some other ones. Rushmore. More Wes Anderson. Over here, this amazing Event Horizon print. There. And then some Ashley Wood art. 2 of those. A signed Ninja Turtles print by Kevin Eastman. Let's turn these lights on. And then straight down here, this is where I have some of my Kong stuff. So there's Scott's Kong, a mask, 77 Kong, some pre-paint stuff. We got that. My pins, some pins. Here's the TV room. So we come this way, and I got some toys. Kind of a mess. There's another Witch King or Nazgul on Fell Beast that's enormous. And then some other really good. There's a Santa there on the floor. There's Jamie and Johnny. There's Johnny. Some other 80s stuff. Legend of the Overfiend, if you know, you know. And if you know, you're a weirdo like me, and I love you. Some Sega Genesis, some VHS, some dead animals, and some masks. Over here, some mask collection stuff. That's the Frankenstein from Rob Madison. But then I have some of these. Here's some old, I like the plastic masks too. Got those. My favorite mask, the legend Odorous Urungus. Some old. I had this in high school, this fantasy miniatures game. Not even high school, I think. Yeah, maybe. To look at the year. Psycho Goreman. Godzilla. Toxic Avenger. Some other stuff. All right, got to jump around the couch. See it from there. Toxic Avenger, the fish guy. That was I think that was my costume in 3rd or 2nd grade. And then we got some newer masks from last year. Here's our mannequin. And then I got some posters there. Let me flip around. Bar's a mess. I've been working on so much stuff. It's one of our favorite pictures. The Morgan Mini with a hot dog. Yeah. So there we go. Mr. T, Alien. There's Wilbur, our pig. I got this print of my hero, Mr. Leahy. And then I have this signed Randy eating some cheeseburgers. Some more masks. Odorous signed. Absinthe. Some Guar posters. There's Guar comics. A Guar thing I pulled down off of a post right by the show. Oops, I gotta move. These are the table leaves. But I think someone who watches the show might have been playing with Guar at this show. And I hope, let me know if that's the one you were at. Then we got more Godzilla stuff. Pee-wee, Zaram. Yeah, let's show that Zaram thing. So this is a Zaram animation cell. Original Moses zombie. And some other stuff. Here's some of Jamie's Fisher-Price madness. And then you go into, this is the studio. There's dice. See where all the magic happens. So this is what I'm looking at when I'm doing the show. There's my tea. There's my desk. Get to see the paint, the chair. Close this door. Got my Mech Warrior poster. So now these are a mixture of miniatures, garage kits. Garage kits are kind of all over the place, tucked back in there. Got this pile of madness. This is my working bench. Finished all my Nurgle guys. Tons of stuff sitting around waiting to get done. Printers, printer, exhaust, painted by Dan Colonna. 2 FDMs, stack of boxes. Back around over here, and we get garbage, wash and cure stations, filament, and back over to the bar over there. That's pretty much the tour. I think there's some stuff upstairs still, but that's about it. Here's the library in the front. The Gremlin skull from Gray Zone. E.T. wine. CDs. Lots of stuff up there. An awesome fart book. Skulls. Magazines. And there. Lots of books. Lots of books. If we come back over here, this is where my turntable, signed Too Dark Park poster, vinyl collection, posters, prints, Jamie's color coordinated Little People. All right, real quick, the lighting's bad in this room, but here's some of my Godzilla stuff. Some Paradise, some Billiken, some Kyoto. Got that stuff up there. Some other things there. I got this shelf. There's all that. Godzilla game, video games, the little minifigures. My Godzilla bust that I did. Lots of little things. Godzilla stuff. My Pride and Joy. My Kyoto Biolante right there. Some other stuff. A bank. My favorite Godzilla. And then down here is some Gamera stuff. And then down there, more Godzillas and comics. Office stuff. I got a Golem. A Ray is computer stuff. My lizard. Say hi to Smeagol. Here is, I have a Sauron. Some other figures, some other stuff. It's dusty up there. I didn't get a chance to do this room. And then my original Auroras that my uncle gave me. So thank you, Uncle Bob. There we are. Got those. These were his that he painted as a kid. I have all these down in here. So we got all those. And then all those. And I don't want to repaint them. I'm leaving them just how he gave them to me. How he painted them as a kid. And that's it. That's most of the collection. Unless we want to go over posters. Faust.